No, look, there's I always say I respect there's Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter like Errol Spence is.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't think he's beating other great fighter like Spence. He did a really good job with the Spence. He did like almost look very easy.
But I'm gonna go with Canelo because he didn't hold Turkey's hand.
It's two things that you can do with somebody bigger and stronger. You know, you can either try to push them back, you know, because 9 times out of 10, a strong fighter not used to going back.
Canelo Alvarez gave props to Terence Crawford for his knockout wins, especially praising how easily he handled Errol Spence. He admitted Crawford looked impressive in that fight. Still, Canelo noted that Spence is really the only big-name opponent Crawford has faced so far, casting a bit of doubt on the rest of his resume. Looking ahead, Canelo simply said, "We'll see what happens when we step into the ring," leaving fans curious and ready for a potential showdown.
Are you tired of people asking you about Terence yet?
No, look, there's I always say I respect there's Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter like Errol Spence is.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't think he's beating other great fighter like Spence. He did a really good job with the Spence. He did like almost look very easy. But I knew Terence Crawford is a great fighter. But you never know in boxing. We'll see.
Canelo hinted that he's already got a good read on Crawford's style and knows what to expect in the ring. He sounded confident about his game plan. With a grin, he also mentioned that Turki Alalshik, who'll be in Crawford's corner, might not be too happy when the fight unfolds, adding an extra layer of tension and personal drama to the matchup.
Nothing you're gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
Canelo's choice to bring in Jaron Ennis for sparring is being called a smart and strategic move. According to Johnny Ortiz, Ennis closely matches Terence Crawford in both body type and fighting style, making him an ideal training partner. This gives Canelo a chance to study Crawford's movement, rhythm, and strengths up close, while also fine-tuning his own timing and defense. At the same time, Ennis benefits by gaining valuable experience working with a seasoned champion like Canelo. Ortiz says it's a win-win, with both fighters leveling up, making this one of the more clever training setups in recent memory.
It makes sense, and it's definitely a good experience for both. Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, shout out to them because now it shows that they serious with a real game plan, and Boots is, to me, everybody's a perfect opponent. I wouldn't say opponent, perfect sparring partner to have to replicate Crawford because they both switch hitters and stuff like that, and they got dog in them and reflexes for sure. So it shows Canelo serious, and on Boots end, to be able to spar a Hall of Famer, top tier guy, is gave him great experience, and you could tell he really wants. It's a sport where Boots is getting an opportunity to spar a Hall of Famer. Who cares? And in reality, what the fuck loyalty does Boots owe to Crawford when it comes to the sport of boxing? I mean, Crawford didn't do shit even back while Boots was trying to get his opportunity when it was Spence and Crawford. Every time Boots' name got mentioned, you heard the Bud Clowns be like, "Oh yeah, he don't deserve it. Oh, who did he fight? Oh, who this and that, man." I ain't trying to hear that shit. It's like it's different shit that you need to be woke up outside of boxing. Boxing is a sport. There's shit that we need to really come together. I didn't see y'all come together like 5 years. The Bud Clowns, because it's real fans, the Bud Clowns is bashing PBC. Everything Boots, when you bring up Boots' name, putting him down, I didn't hear like, oh yeah, instead of fighting Canelo or fighting this person, he should fight Boots.
Jose Benavidez emphasized how smart Canelo Alvarez was in picking Jaron "Boots" Ennis as a sparring partner. He pointed out that Ennis shares several key traits with Terence Crawford, like body size, movement, and overall fighting style. Training with someone so similar helps Canelo mentally and physically prepare for what's coming on fight night. Benavidez also mentioned that Crawford is naturally smaller than Canelo, which could be a factor once they're in the ring. He believes this kind of training not only sharpens Canelo's skills but also boosts his confidence, giving him the mindset that he already holds the edge before the first punch is even thrown.
To give Canelo maybe a little bit more confidence that he is sparring somebody really good, and this is a really good fighter, and I think that would be a good motivation, for Canelo Alvarez. I just think that Crawford is too small for Canelo. I think Canelo's too big for Crawford, but in my opinion, I think if Crawford could maybe just tap, hook, get out, maybe once in a while throw a straight punch and just win by points and use his legs, I think I see him winning by decision. But if he tries to exchange with Canelo Alvarez, I think he's gonna make a mistake and he's gonna get hit with one shot and maybe he can get hurt and that would change the whole fight, But I think he's faster. Crawford is faster and a straight punch, get out, Don't stay there to throw or try to trade with Canelo Alvarez.
Okay, fair to say. Fair to say. Now, do you feel like when it comes down to the demeanor of making that decision of bringing it in, does it show that he's taking this camp perhaps a little bit more serious than others? I mean, what do you think about just the move per se?
It's very difficult to say. He's never brought anybody really good to his camp until this time. Maybe he's lacking enough confidence, or maybe he just wants to use them to trick the people, or it's very awkward and very funny that he brought Ennis to his camp, so but at the end of the day they know what they're doing, and we got to respect that. And I think